Have you ever seen your dog slinking looks at you, trailing you from room to room, or just casually follow through what you're doing? They seem to be on a covert operation to monitor you around the clock. But have you ever given any thought as to why they behave as they do? Is it because they cannot stay away since they love you so very greatly? Are they perhaps even frightened about you, curious, or protective? Well, get ready, since in this video we will explore 9 amazing reasons why your dog constantly checking in on you, and some of these will really alter your perspective of your pet. We will break it all down from their natural instincts to their emotional relationship with you, so that you will love and value your dog even more. And believe me, reason number 7 is one you absolutely don't want to miss. It might even blow your mind. Thus, stay around, since at the end of this film you will have a whole different perspective on the behavior and actual meaning of your dog. First reason, separation anxiety. Dogs, especially when their keen senses detect something odd, find comfort and protection from people. Their remarkable olfactory and auditory senses enable them to notice objects humans would hardly be able to see, such as the tiny squeak of a door or the distant buzz of an approaching car. Your dog looks to you for comfort when strange smells or sounds set up worry or dread. You are their lighthouse, the one who keeps their planet safe. This behavior especially becomes clear during trying circumstances like thunderstorms or explosions. They find solace at these times, since they want the assurance that their guardian is cool under pressure. One should also make sure their surroundings clear of risks. Beyond their own sense of security, this behavior shows their allegiance and close relationship with you. Their careful approach is evidence of the bond and trust they experience. Second, a dog's natural curiosity. Dogs are naturally curious animals that find great delight in the minutiae of your daily life. They find your activities interesting, whether you're making a dinner, folding clothes, or just checking your phone. Their behavior is surprisingly not always about getting attention or demanding something. Sometimes it's just a need to know what you are doing. Their instinct to make sense of the world and your part in it drives their great interest. Close observation of you allows kids to better grasp your daily activities, therefore enhancing their connection to their environment. Their focused eyes are learning, not simply observing. Your dog's natural need to understand and connect with their surroundings and, most importantly, with you reflects their interest with which they see you. Dogs naturally want to take part in all activities within their group. They seem to be in a condition of quiet investigation, ceaselessly questioning, "What are you doing? Can I help?" Acknowledging and supporting this inquiry with a food, a pet, or some subdued words will help to deepen your relationship with your dog and promote worth and inclusion. Third reasoning, protective instinct. Your dog's genetic makeup comes from wolves, who survived via group living. Pack members helped each other hunt and watched out for one another from possible dangers in that wild age. The rest of the group offered protection for any weak or injured pack member. Even if your dogs lead more pleasant lives nowadays, these protective instincts are strong. They are driven to guarantee your protection, since they consider you as a part of their group. Protective breeds like Rottweilers and Dobermans especially exhibit this tendency. If someone in your house has special requirements, an elderly person or a child, your dogs could be becoming even more sensitive. Their recurrent viewing of you over the day clearly shows their instinct to ensure the safety of their loved ones. Fourth reason, Velcro Dog Syndrome. Your dogs might be Velcro if they seem to be your continuous friend, trailing from room to room and never let you more than a few moments of privacy. Renowned for their clinging behavior, that which is marked by a close bond to their human companions, these dogs. Although this behavior is charming, it can sometimes become compulsive. Unresolved worry or emotional pain the dog has gone through in the past could set off Velcro Dog Syndrome. Breed inclinations also have a role. Small companion breeds, especially developed to be lapdogs, Pekingese, poodles, and Chihuahuas, for instance, are naturally more bonded to their people and thrive on longer periods of intimacy. Sometimes when you need personal free time, this attachment might become difficult. Conversely, working breeds such as Dalmatians, Old English sheepdogs, and Border Collies are used to depending on their owners for direction and chores, which fuels a high need for ongoing human involvement. Having your dogs always close by is comforting, but you have to encourage their independence. Should this bond grow out of control, dogs may develop separation anxiety, a disorder marked by great suffering when left alone. Crucially is ensuring your dog's emotional health and stopping behavior linked to anxiety. Teaching children to be comfortable apart from you will assist them to keep a good balance. Reason 5. ensuring your well-being while you rest. Have you ever awakened to discover your pet by your side? This small deed captures a close relationship between people and dogs, much as the link exists between a parent and their child. Your canines could have the same instinct to look after you, just as parents check on their kids at night to guarantee their safety. Reason 6. Positive reinforcement. Particularly when those patterns involve activities they enjoy, dogs are remarkably adept at spotting patterns. If you have ever given your dogs a treat pet or compliments when they watched you, they soon link this behavior with a favorable result. This is a timeless classic instance of positive reinforcement. Having said that, you should find a balance and consider how often you support their behavior. Although positive reinforcement has advantages, rewarding them at appropriate intervals guarantees they won't grow unduly dependent on continual engagement. Maintaining a strong link and encouraging both attentiveness and independence depend on establishing these limits. Reason 7. The necessity of play. Although your dogs might have plenty of toys to keep themselves occupied, this does not imply they do not long for playtime with you. Playtime for dogs goes beyond simple energy release. Being pack animals, it's a necessary means of building social ties. Your attention is the highlight of their day. They understand your need even if they might not completely get why you spend hours staring at a brilliant screen at your work. Still, their unflinching hope never changes. They will probably watch you closely, waiting for the time when you are willing to indulge them in a brief game of tug-of-war or fetch, even knowing you are busy. Every look has the hope that you will realize it is now time for play. You may find your dog staring at you as if reminding you that something vital is lacking. For dogs, routine is more than simply food and exercise. It's also the framework that keeps the day orderly and enables them to remain calm. This is why they look more focused around meal times or walks, as if pushing you to follow the agenda. Their internal clock is continually running, hence they depend on this consistency to keep balance and control worry. 9 of reason are love and friendship. You probably welcomed your dogs into your life initially because you obviously love them very much. Your dogs clearly love you the same great degree. Their primary motivation for continuing to watch you is just their affection. They observe you even if they are aware of your busy schedule. They find comfort in your company, and their allegiance motivates them to remain near despite your distractions. Dogs show their human friends a feeling of intimacy at several times during the day. Given their sensitivity, can you really criticize them for this? Dogs, too, are quite sensitive to the feelings of their human counterparts. They may pick up the smallest variations in your behavior or emotions. Under stress, depression, or illness, they often pay closer attention to you. This is not only curiosity. They are there to provide quiet comfort and support. This reminds us beautifully that the relationship between you and your dog transcends basic friendliness. They are loved members of your family who are here for you constantly, not only pets. I also want to go over 7 important things you should quit doing right away to your dog. Your dog's general health and happiness depend on these, hence you will not want to miss them. Stay tuned right here for these insightful pieces.